sitting here with my good friend Yoshi, and what drew me to her and what draws so many people to her is her work ethic. And it's not just her work ethic, it's the enthusiasm she takes into that job. And come to find out, it's not just this job. It started way back when. I want her to share a little bit of that with you.
Well, I came from cleaning homes to selling them. Nice. And, when I first got to this country, I'm born and raised in Mexico with Japanese dad. I think there is a mix in there too with the work ethic. My dad was very strict, very not compromising, and he likes to do things right. So for me, that was a must, do things right. And the negotiation part, Mexico, come on, we love to lowball and we love to, we're great negotiators. You never offer full price, so that's great for my buyers. But I didn't speak English very well. I'm still working on it, guys, okay? So have patience. But I just didn't know where to start. I had graduated from high school. I didn't have a career. I didn't have money to get in university. And so I didn't have those resources. And so for me, what was easy is I got connected with a friend, and she said, hey, there is a family that is looking for a living nanny. And are you interested? And I said, sure. So I said, but I don't speak English at all. It's just kids, like five and six. You can talk to kids, right? I'm like, sure, that I can do. I can get to, that was my level, guys, like kindergarten English. So they were my teachers. And so I started living in with this family, and I was babysitting full time. And then when the kids were in school, I was cleaning their homes. And, it was sometimes a little frustrating because I know that I have potential. I knew I was smart, and in school I was always top student, but I didn't have the resources. So I'm like, okay, I will look in Facebook, and my classmates that you will think they're not gonna graduate, they were graduating as doctors, lawyers in Mexico, and then here I am cleaning toilets, cleaning these houses, and which it's an honorable job, that there is a need for that, and I'm thankful for that experience and for that opportunity because it was really a blessing. The people that I met, became family. But I was like, God, I want to do some more. And I am a believer. I am Christian. And so in the Bible, it says, if you are faithful with the little, I can give you more. And so I was in a journey of humility. First of all, humility, because, back in Mexico, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm top student, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm trailing, blah, 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 blah. But it was a moment of humility. It started with that, learning how to take care of a home before I was given one, right? Oh, wow. How to be a mom, kind of in a way, how to take care of children and the responsibility that came with it before I had my own. So it was all practice. But another scripture that I based my work ethic is, when you work with someone, do it as if you are doing it for God. So I did my best. In the position that I did my best. I was like, okay, God, I have to be faithful with the little. And for me, that wasn't little, right? That was what I was able to do. And so I was faithful. I think I did the babysitting job and the cleaning homes. And I also, as I was working, I was getting entrusted with more. After I started with the nanny, then more families were trusting me with their kids. And these are millionaires. I used to live in, in a $1 million community. So I was like, oh my gosh, I live in $1 million home, but it's not mine, It's like, oh, I'm a princess, but not really. I was Cinderella. But, people in that community is like, oh, my boss will say, hey, Yoshi can help you. She's amazing. So families will be, hey, can you take care of my kids for the weekend? Or we go on a date. Some people have never experienced babysitting because they didn't trust no one. So but they started to trust me. So I will start taking care of more kids in the community. And then other ones, they will buy these $1 million homes and not even live in them. but they knew me, and then like, hey, do you think that you can watch my house while I'm away? I can pay you if you can come once a week, and you can check my mail. You can, make sure that the grass is in good shape for the HOA, and you can, see if the pool is good, and just come, maybe 2 hours. And so I was working probably with 4 to 5 families in this community, and my salary obviously started to rise as well, to increase, but all that came with being faithful with what I had in the moment. And so that was an amazing journey that prepared me for how to be responsible, how to be faithful with the little again, and also, do your best, whatever you're doing, even if you're not in real estate, and you're whatever it is that you don't think that it's high enough or worthy enough for that. No, it's a job. It's giving you your income. Like, treasure that trust that people have placed in you, because I was able to go in and out of these $1 million homes. I had access to all of their stuff. I never took a dime from them. Never. Like, they will even tell me, hey, you should go to my checkbook. Seriously, one of my bosses said, go to my, write the check. Or then if they were not in town, because a lot of them travel, I said, hey, you're not in town it's the end of the month and you're not in town, can I make my check? And he's like, yes, make it. So I will make my check, and then I will send them the photo. But I was like, really, honesty, integrity, responsibility, all these things were and are things that I hold dearly, that if you're trusting me, I'm gonna do my best to be transparent, honest, especially, in the selling homes. I don't sell homes, the home sells itself. I will never put someone in a situation that just because I am tired of showing your homes, like, just get this one. Never. You want to see 100 homes? Let's see who gets tired first of seeing homes. Sometimes my clients get tired first than me showing them. And like, no, I want you to find a place that you love, but a place that is safe. Let's do all of the inspections that we can. Let's make sure this is a good investment for you. And when now that I'm with my clients, I look at that investment as if it was my own. So I negotiate as much as I can, because I love deals. I love my clients saving money. So I look for their best interest. The commission, it doesn't matter if it's 3%, if it's 1%. I'm never going to take you to a home where I'm getting paid more. No, I want you to get the home that you love, a place that you love, but a place that is safe. Let's do all of the inspections that we can. Let's make sure this is a good investment for you. And when now that I'm with my clients, I look at that investment as if it was my own.
Nice.
So I negotiate as much as I can, because I love deals. I love my clients saving money. So I look for their best interest. The commission, it doesn't matter if it's 3%, if it's 1%. I'm never going to take you to a home where I'm getting paid more. No, I want you to get the home that you love. Make sure that it's safe. And at the end, the reward comes.
Yes.
Sooner or later, it comes, because when you do your job with honesty, with transparency, and you put the interest of the people that you're serving. And that's my priority, and those are the values that I go for. And it's funny, because people somehow, the first thing I say, I trust you.
Nice.
That's I guess they can sense that I'm not trying to just sell and take advantage of anyone. I think they can smell, that they can trust me, and that I'm going to do. I'm not perfect. I always say I'm not perfect, but I strive for excellence. I strive for my best, because nobody's perfect. You will always find someone that is better than me. I mean, look at these rock stars in our team, right? But my commitment is to do my best, and that's all I can offer.
And this is why I build communities, because people like her inspire me. I need people like her in my life. Like, I can listen to her stories all day because she's a fighter. She works hard. She's committed. And again, that's why I build communities, because I need that. I get tired, and then, bad things happen to all of us.
Yes.
And then I talk to someone like Yoshi, and she fires me up to go do something more. We need community together. And man, I'm just so glad that we're all doing this together.
Yes. Woohoo.